Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. This feels weird.
It does feel weird, but you know what? It needed to be done.
Yeah.
Also, these seats make my butt numb and also kind of makes my leg fall asleep.
Same. They're not very comfortable, but they do offer us a very good position from which to drink our tea.
They also do the job, so.
Yeah. Cheers.
I'm Alan.
And I'm Justin.
And this is the Alan and Justin podcast, a lazy yet
Successful
successful production.
production.
Ha!
Ha.
But yeah,
Yeah.
what's new this week?
Oh, so I had my meeting with, I had my work meeting about feeling more appreciated.
About feeling more appreciated.
Which overall, I think it went pretty decent, all things considered.
It did. It gave you a whole new lease on like your job and like how you're compensated and your whole compensation package and everything like that.
Yeah, it ended up being a good thing on the whole, and like your 2024 is set
Good
up.
thing on the whole. That was us earlier.
Oh god. It ended up being like a really good thing.
It made 2024 a whole new year, and it's basically like we're going into 2024, 2021 style.
Yeah.
Or 22 style. No.
22.
2019 style.
No!
Wow, that was a good year.
Wait, 2019 was good, actually.
I was like,
Sorry.
what are you talking about?
I was mixing it up with 2020.
I made a few million that year. That was a good year.
That was a good year. Figured out different things, got our retirement thing all set and organized.
Yeah.
Which has been fun. We donate a lot to charity.
You could say the amount that we've donated to charity in 2023.
Offhand.
It's something like
It was
15,
yeah.
18 million, something like that.
Yeah. Which it's good that's all going to good
started a
places.
scholarship fund that funded 103? 103 or 130 or 113. I know it's 100 with a 3 in there.
Yeah.
Kids to college throughout, and it was specifically LGBTQ kids.
Yeah.
Now watch, a lot of those people that we gave our money to are rallying for pro-Palestine. But whatever.
We should have made it LGBTQ plus Jewish.
I don't care.
It doesn't
I'll
matter.
help anyone. And that was, we donated, 10 million to that.
Yeah.
And then I donated another 10 to Israel. That was fun.
Yeah. Also, we've hit a point of realizing we're probably never going to retire. Well, I'm probably never going to retire.
If there's anyone that's not going to retire in this family, it is me. That's how that works.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to retire.
Oh God, we donated, I think, 100,000 to PJ Library.
Yeah, which is a great program, by the way.
We donated a lot more. No. I think we donated 25 million this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, some of it was all for the sake of getting our taxes down.
Which, it's a good thing that that's how the programs work.
That makes us sound like the really annoying billionaires who use tax credits.
Well, no, it's literally
But we're using it to help people, actually help people.
It's do you want your taxes to go literally towards, the U.S. military, or do you want to go to specific causes you care about?
And yeah,
one choice is better.
Specific causes.
Yeah. Not that I have anything against the U.S. military, but I am not a supporter of troops person.
I work for the Department of Defense. Okay.
Moving on.
What else happened this week?
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. So as we're recording this, it's night 4.
Yeah.
Out of 8. Anything fun?
We made latkes.
Twice. And we had chicken noodle soup. We didn't make latkes with applesauce. We made latkes and then dipped them in applesauce. Did you eat all your latkes?
Yeah, I really hope so. Unless there's a secret one over there.
Oh my God. Yeah, the last latke I made was this big.
Oh, that thing was a monster.
And dense.
It was 2 latkes.
I overcooked it because
good.
I was worried about the inside being raw.
The inside was fine.
I overcooked it on
yeah.
purpose. I cooked it way longer than the other ones, I mean. But yeah, having fun making latkes, doing all the fun blessings.
Soup was really good.
Oh.
Eating oily foods.
Slip and slide over here.
Yeah, same.
The house is slip and slide. But
oh
yeah.
God, I want to do what we did for dinner last night.
What did we do? Oh my God, no.
No.
We're not going to talk about what we had. That wasn't even for dinner. That we went to McDonald's at 8 p.m. and literally ended up getting, what was it? A McChicken and a cheeseburger.
We haven't had McDonald's in months, and their stuff literally all tastes like cake.
It really is. What do you mean months? It's been at least a year and a half.
Okay, year and a half. UK was the last time we... Yeah, UK was the last time we ate McDonald's, right? No?
No, we had a McChicken that one night.
Oh my God.
8 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all their stuff is it's I hate all of it, but it's kind of good. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
It's too sweet. It is way too sweet. It was one of those things that all we had to eat yesterday was chicken noodle soup.
Yeah.
And it was 20 minutes before bed, and we were starving. And I was like, you know what? This is very stereotypical Jew of me, I have points racked up with McDonald's on the app. Because I stop and I get the assistants on the team breakfast every once in a while. And doing that for months and months and months racks up a lot of points. And I had points that were expiring last night at midnight.
Expire very quickly.
They don't expire that quick. Some of those points were literally months and months, 6 months old.
Still.
But yeah. And
they have kind of a funny system too, where you can only
you can only redeem one reward with your points in one transaction. So we had 4 transactions.
We placed a separate order every time inside.
For each thing inside at the kiosk, because after I think it was after 8 p.m. they don't do curbside, and they don't do any. You can't really order in the app.
No, and I was scrolling through their menu out of boredom while we were waiting for food there, and there are some truly deranged things going on inside of the McDonald's menu. Do you want one cookie for 89 cents? Or do you want a bag of 13 cookies for $4.49?
Yeah, it's
what? It
doesn't make any sense.
It does. The math doesn't even math. And
the math ain't mathin'.
Also, you can't get the fillet of fish after midnight. I think there might be some Catholics watching from the.
What do you mean after
midnight?
No,
Catholics are. You can't order a fillet of fish after midnight. That was on the thing.
That's because they have a after midnight menu. It's just their main things.
Makes sense.
It's just their grilled things.
I take back what I said about the Catholics.
That's it.
Yeah. It's. I don't know. I didn't like it, but I liked it. But I didn't like it.
It didn't upset my stomach as much as I thought it would, but also we ate on a super empty stomach and then drank tea when we got home to really help it go.
And it did in fact go.
She went.
Yeah.
She went.
Went far.
Whatever happened to people saying that?
She went?
For everything.
When did that stop being a thing?
I don't know, because I used to do it all the time.
When did she stop being a thing?
I don't know.
I remember that, but I also never really used the word she like that.
I always did.
Oh wait, no, I do remember people using that word in college. What happened to that? That was still a thing in I have to figure out what year I'm from.
The year that you graduated college.
It was still a thing in 2016.
Or the year that you graduated high school is the year that I graduated college.
2013.
Crazy.
It's freaking weird. You took like extra credit stuff, and it just like accelerated things, and then like
There are a lot of online stuff.
I had,
Throughout the time that I was doing that, also people were saying that I didn't go to high school. That was interesting.
It doesn't make any sense though. I don't
know.
Also, you have a freaking doctorate. Like,
Now I have 2 doctorates, a master's, a bachelor's.
I might be working on another master's.
If I can get in. I'm trying to get into the Hebrew Studies program at Oxford, so if any of you listening are connected with Oxford admissions, just accept me.
Please.
I just want to get into the program. I had to do my math A-levels the other day. How'd that go?
So...
Yeah, he was looking at some of them. He didn't know how to do it.
Yeah. My high school, like, stopped... So, like, my high school went up to, like, BC calculus, which is, like...
Nobody knows what that means.
Okay, my high school went up to, like, the standard maximum level of advanced placement calculus. Mm-hmm. Like, some schools go above that, but, like, generally most schools will only go to that.
And if you're from the Midwest, you know that every school here goes above and beyond as far as you need to go.
There's, like, 2 here that don't.
What are you talking about?
Like, both... The 2 high schools closest to us both do not do that.
Okay, and I bet there's a thing on there called distance learning, which is supplemented.
Oh, shoot. So, actually, that was the thing at my high school, too. I just didn't try that.
So why didn't anyone do that?
It just
So he probably did have the option to do it, but his school guidance counselor sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My high school was weird and, like, accelerated people before slowing them down for a year.
That's disgusting.
It was really weird. But, like, anyways, where I was going with this was my high school stopped at, like, the normal, like, stopping point. My college has a really great mathematics program, but they have a really great theoretical mathematics program. Mm-hmm. And what that means is that entire first year of linear algebra is ripped apart and dispersed randomly throughout your 4 years in every coursework, where you're taught it as you need to know it. And if you don't take the courses for it, you are not taught it.
That's horrible.
It's freaking weird. Though there is a linear algebra course, which I was guided out of by the guidance people. I am noticing a trend here.
There is definitely a trend.
I am definitely noticing a trend. But, yeah, that was weird. Also, I got told, like, I couldn't take the advanced courses because I didn't go to math camp. Like, that was, like, the direct quote.
That's not a thing.
Like, and the guy talking to me, who I think is a nice person overall, but was not giving me good advice at the time, was like, yeah, there's all these different math camps. You didn't go to one? And I was like, what the fuck is math camp?
Yeah.
Or what the hell is math camp?
Exactly. They shouldn't be doing that.
No, it was weird. Mm-hmm. Math is weird. I hate math. I like math, but I hate math.
Yeah, basically I'm trying to get into the Hebrew Studies program with masters, and then I can have 2 masters and 2 doctorates.
And you're a double doctorate.
It's like Infinity
and
Stones.
a double...
Don't even get me started. I could be a master! Let's talk about how inappropriate that is.
Oh my god.
I'll leave that there.
I have trauma over that.
So do I.
But, okay.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's been an interesting week.
Yeah, a lot of ups.
A lot of downs. But then we had some ups, and because of your thing, we looked at other things, and basically throughout 2024, we are financially set.
Which is really good.
I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about it.
Also, this is like a weird like topic that popped up in my brain, but like with like even though overall we had a positive week and there was a lot of good stuff, it is so hard to be positive right now in general.
What about kid stuff?
About anything. Oh gosh, yeah. Congratulations.
Oh, to Shane and Ryland on their two baby boyos. They had twins. And yeah, that's so exciting.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah.
But definitely
definitely kind of
Hard to
broke
see.
me a little bit because we're totally not in the middle of the adoption process and in the waiting phase, and we've been here for over a year now.
It's infuriating.
That's it. That's my intro.
No, it's just like... Also, I feel like the state of the world is just like a mess. There were like 12 tornadoes yesterday, and
there's two main ones in
Yeah.
Nashville, and I think last time I looked up stuff, like 6 people had died, and there were like 20-something people injured, and numerous people, or countless people trapped.
Yeah, when they start using the word countless
that's when
for
you know.
estimates.
I know. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see like what the official things are on it. I want to know
It's
how big
horrible.
of a tornado that was, because people are saying, yeah, it could have been an EF4, and a lot of people are like high-end EF3, and I'm like, it sounds like it could have been like an EF3.
Yeah.
Because usually EF4 and EF5, that's where like EF5's total destruction.
Like everyone's like done.
Everything, houses completely gone off the foundations. There is nothing left.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, that's why they're rare. They're not common in the slightest.
It still throws me for a loop that, like, in a tornado, the dangerous part is actually, like, rocks going flying towards you. Or,
Debris,
like, other
it's
objects.
the debris.
Like, if not for the debris, like, it's... I mean, you probably get flung somewhere and die, but, like, aside from that, you're fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
just
I need to, like,
hold on to it.
scoot a little
object.
bit. Or else I'm going to get bored.
Yeah, fair.
There we go. But yeah, I don't know. It's just been a very interesting week. I'm sick of waiting for adoption stuff, so that's fun.
It's a lot.
Yeah. It's just a real lot.
Also, like, I don't know. I've just hit my limit with, like, news lately.
Israel, Palestine, people that are pro-terrorism.
Not
I don't-
pro-terrorism.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I'm not about to go there again.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's so disheartening to see, like, it's mainly Gen Z right now.
It's weird.
That's like all... Oh my... Okay, yeah. We're not getting into that.
Yeah,
I
no.
can't get into that.
No.
It makes me way too angry to even think about that. Because it doesn't make any sense. Like, how could you be a Democrat and also be pro-terrorist?
It doesn't make
I'm
any
sorry,
sense.
that doesn't make any sense.
No, it's like peak. I don't want to say like peak Delulu, but like it's
No, I
pretty
was going
high.
to say that. I'm like, it's peak delusional. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And not the fun, like, festive kind of Delulu, like, actually, like, Delulu.
Yeah, it's just, like, so frustrating.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else happened this week?
I think we talked about getting a gerbil at one point, but that didn't go anywhere.
We talked about
Oh
guinea
my
pigs.
gosh! Wait, no. Also capybara.
Oh, we found out that where we're going to be moving later in our lives allows capybaras as pets. But the state that we live in also allows capybaras as pets. So then we were looking into buying a capybara.
We could have a pet capybara.
But not right now.
No, mostly
Could not
because
do right now.
we don't have the water features for it.
Water features?
We don't have, like, a pool for it to swim in.
True.
Or, like, just general, like...
Infrastructure.
I don't know. Our house is well accommodated for the 2 dogs and 2 cats that we currently have.
Barely.
And we will leave it at that.
Yeah.
But, like...
It's accommodated for a kid, us, and our pets. And that's it.
Yeah. And then UK house, we're, like, planning for, like...
A gym.
Room for parents, room for, like, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Which we haven't been doing a lot of UK stuff this past week.
I think it's when we're going through, like, negative things in our life that we just, like... Especially me. I cannot get into looking at UK stuff for some reason.
Yeah. Weirdly, I feel fine now. I think.
I feel actually, if you would have asked me 2 hours ago, I'd be like, yeah, I feel great.
Oh.
And now I'm
Yeah.
thinking about, I'm like sad about kids stuff. And now I'm like, oh, I don't want to look at anything. It immediately like sends me into like a depressive state.
It makes sense.
It's just like...
It's like agonizing to wait for. Mm-hmm. And like, it's just like a time thing. It's not like we're not equipped to do it. It's not like there aren't people out there that want to be able to give their kids a better lives, or prospective kids a better lives. It's just literally like
people aren't putting their kids up for adoption like they used to.
For some reason, I feel like that has something to do with like political stuff in the past few years.
I don't think so.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, it's deeply upsetting. On the upsides until, oh yeah, I've been playing a lot of Goat Simulator this past, like, 2 days.
We go from Adoption to Goat Simulator 3.
It was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Play as a goat and destroy things. It's great.
True.
Highly recommend. Oh, Doctor Who finale, that happened.
Oh, the Doctor Who season 2023 finale.
It was,
fabulous.
It might be my new favorite episode.
No, Neil Patrick Harris is such an ass.
Yeah, he kind of ruined it a little bit.
Even Catherine Tate literally was talking about how much she did not like him. And how he has an ego. And like, I don't know anyone in that industry that actually likes Neil Patrick Harris.
He didn't know what Doctor Who was when he started. Yeah, and more just did it because he thought it would be fun. Which, like, there's nothing actually wrong with that in principle, but if you go on that and then you're being an egotistical person,
it's like, does he not realize that he is so much smaller? He's not even a third of the most like famous person there.
Yeah,
like he's nobody compared to David Tennant and Catherine Tate.
Actually, yeah, Catherine Tate's definitely more famous than Neil Patrick Harris
and David Tennant, I think.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, it's weird.
For his famous role playing Barty Crouch Jr. in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Yep.
And known for absolutely nothing else.
Doctor Who.
Yes. And a lot of other things, too. Mm-hmm. That I don't remember.
Name everything that Catherine Tate is a part of besides Doctor Who and Queen of Oz.
She was a part of The Office briefly. She did the Catherine Tate show. She puts out like a show a year. I just don't do a great job keeping track of all of the names.
I know, because we're not British.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a whole thing.
She did do The Office. Oddly enough, I don't know. Like, the writing on The Office was not very nice to her.
Was she on The American Office?
Yeah, she was on The American Office.
I don't remember.
They wrote her, like, a really strange character. Like, Catherine Tate's humor is, like...
British.
It's British. It's very particular. The Office isn't a British sense of humor, so it's, like, British jokes and, like, an American show, and it's just... Everything just lands weird, and... It's not her fault.
But you're also talking to someone who thinks The Office is one of the worst shows ever made.
Yeah, like, I like The Office. I love Catherine Tate. I don't like Catherine Tate in The Office, but, like, that's just, like, a... I don't know. That's just, like, a peas mixing them with the mashed potatoes kind of thing.
That sounds fabulous. I love peas and mashed potatoes.
Well, yeah. What's a better example of that? Like, two things.
Ketchup and mashed potatoes.
Ketchup and mashed potatoes.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, both good independently, but as a shared unit,
no,
not valid. And then, like, yeah, just like trying to have a chill week this coming week. Just like,
I think we're on the right track for a very chill week this week.
Yeah, there's not much going on. I have, like, a couple random big work meetings, but, like, it's nothing
crazy.
Nothing unusual, honestly.
No. I'm trying to think. What's the date tomorrow?
Leans over to look at date 11th.
It's the 11th tomorrow?
It's the 11th.
Wow.
So that, honestly, like, that's, like, 2 weeks until Christmas, actually.
And that means it's 3 weeks until...
Vacation.
To a place. But I'm so excited for vacation.
I'm freaking pumped.
Oh. I need to get out of this freaking state and country, and I'm just over it. I'm happy that we have a really good pet sitter.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah, this place is just, like...
Did we figure out if we're Ubering?
We should definitely Uber or Lyft or something.
Let's just Uber it.
Yeah, like, we don't want to leave our car in the airport. Yeah, we could leave it here. We could leave it charging or plugged in.
At home?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would anyways.
Yeah, so upsides and upsides and upsides. But wait, then we have to Uber back.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. It's just more annoying to think about. But I'm down for it.
We just call an Uber while we're at the airport.
Yeah.
We don't Uber that often, if you notice.
No.
We also don't live in a place that's like conducive to needing to Uber places. Also, we have our own car, so.
I used to Uber a lot when I lived like downtown.
Because you don't have like the ability to drive a car because you didn't have a car.
That would be why, yes.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I've always had a car and I've always driven everywhere. I could the most times I've ever been in a rideshare service was in London last year.
And that did work very well.
No, I easily probably quadrupled the amount of times I've been in a rideshare service just that month.
That's weird to think about.
I'm never in Ubers.
Yeah. And then like even at like my college, like no one had cars. So
See, at my college, everyone had cars.
Yeah. It was all ride shares and stuff like that. Like some people parked their cars in like the campus parking lot, but the rates apparently were just like awfully expensive.
Oh, it was like $600 a year.
Yeah. And there were no parking lots for the dorms, which I'm now realizing is actually really weird.
He thinks he went to a good school.
I did go to a good school academically, but like objectively,
it doesn't count. If the actual like, what am I trying to say? If the actual like quality of life there is absolute trash, that's not a good school, and also that's not a good academic life.
I found it to be fine, but maybe that was just because I was like just
blissfully unaware.
Things. Or that, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, wasn't the worst. Would I do it again? I don't freaking know, honestly.
I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't even go to school where I went to school.
No, it still throws me off that like I went to school and like did all these different things and like I tried to study math and like the thing that like I got like I got a bachelor's in both math and English, and like the English stuff, like I actually learned stuff from. The math stuff I don't use.
Which is always interesting.
Really weird. I use the computer science stuff, but those were just random courses I picked up throughout the way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
should we move on?
Yeah.
What's the book of the week?
I didn't see the cover.
I know, that's why I perfectly tilted it so you couldn't see.
I don't actually know.
Botox Nation. Because people have such a stigma about like bettering your like bettering yourself cosmetically. Like
I don't know why.
I don't know. I love. Oh my god! I can get Botox again next year.
You can get Botox again.
Get back to on my Botox streak. It was like every 3 months Botox. It's not even that expensive, honestly. But this book is incredible. It is by Dana Berkowitz.
Yeah.
And it's just all about how Americans have such a bad like lens on cosmetic surgery or even just cosmetic procedures like Botox. It's super minimally invasive. It does so much for your face. And even like people get it in their armpits to stop sweating. People do all of that.
It's very useful.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
And
but yeah, that's all I got.
I judge if I want Botox by whether my forehead wrinkles appear on camera. So
mine do.
I think I'm good for now. No, I'm not good, am I?
Your hair covers it, but yeah.
Oh, I really need to.
I don't know. Yeah. It's whatever. But I don't know. Maybe I can add that into the financial spreadsheet.
Be fun.
I don't know. But yeah.
Though it does seem very painful.
It's not.
Okay.
After a while, it does start to feel crunchy. It's weird.
I don't know if I like my skin to feel crunchy.
Hey, it's better than laser hair removal. That hurts.
That does hurt.
Especially on the face. Oh my god, my face hurts so bad.
It's successful, but it does hurt.
But it hurts so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm Alan.
And I'm Justin.
And that's been Alan and Justin podcast. Not Lazy Yet Successful, but it's a Lazy Yet Successful production for tax purposes.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Ay, 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 ay.